Hello, comic book community. Longbox Love Affair here with part 2 of my comic book haul. I have books today to show you that I've bought off Instagram or Instagram connections. So, Instagram has been a great tool, especially during the pandemic, for checking out to see what people are posting, what they've picked up. There's hashtags, First Appearance Friday, Spider-Man Saturday, Multiple Comic Monday, so you can see what people have in their collections. But it's also become a big tool for people to sell and trade comic books. So there's certainly those live stream auctions and sales that have varying degrees of success. Some of them go on for hours and hours, and I just don't have the time or patience to sit there that long on my phone. But what I do like is when sellers do post their comic books on Instagram, and you can see it clearly, you can see the condition clearly, they describe it, and you can claim a book. So that's what I've done for the most part for a couple of these. Well, actually, probably just the first one. I bought a few things on Instagram, and then there's also some connections that I've had that I've leveraged to expand my collection. So the first book, without further ado, that I picked up was from Earthly Possessions, and they've been posting various comic books in their arsenal, and they had this great copy of Miss Marvel #1. So I picked this up right before the casting news happened, so I'm kind of fortunate in that regard. Miss Marvel #1, fourth print. And I think I paid maybe $40 or so for this. It's probably in VF condition, maybe a little higher, but just an alternate cover to have. I was really, really happy about that. And the seller threw in the first appearance of Malekith and the death of Balder, Thor 344, a classic Simonson cover. This book was hot for a hot second, so it's now probably $1 or $2 book, but I've had this book before. It's cool to have. Yeah, so just really excited to pick this book up and add that to the collection. It'd be cool to get a bunch of the different printings of Miss Marvel #1, but Lord knows that is an expensive feat. Next up, I became aware of this book on Instagram, but had to follow a seller's link to their page to buy it, Comic Book Quest. And it's a Tyler Kirkham variant cover to Web of Venom Wraith #1. So pick this up because I do like Tyler Kirkham's work. I don't love all of his stuff, but this cover I really thought was amazing. So it's Null versus Wraith. So I picked this up for the PC. I do pick up variant covers from time to time because of the artwork on the cover. Next up is not necessarily an Instagram, so I'm diverting from the theme, but it is an online purchase from Midtown. I picked up Spiderverse #1, a Nick Bradshaw variant, and watching Nick Bradshaw on his Instagram page has been one way to get me more excited about his work now that we're not having cons. I've followed his career. I'm a collector of his art whenever I can get it. I have 2 of his sketches. But this Spider-Verse variant cover is one I've wanted for a while, so I finally bit the bullet. Midtown had a sale a while back. So you have different variations of Spider-Man on the cover. This has some first appearances of alternate universe Spider-Man. So figured why not get it now while I can. And last but not least, like I said, this would be a quick haul, is several books that a friend of mine from Instagram that I met through Instagram, Sean from Queerty Comics, and he has his own YouTube channel and he has his own Instagram page. So I'll put those here in the description so that you can follow him. But he and I chatted back and forth, been a great friend, and he did some hunting for me, and so and I've done some hunting for him. He's a little bit more successful because most of his shops are open, and picked me out these books. So, and all of these were cover price. Let me just put it that way. So, Outlawed #1, the Tony Daniel variant. All of the next generation Marvel characters are on this cover, and it's a wraparound, but it's bagged and boarded. But just a really cool cover. This book was picking up some steam as comic shops were closed and people were wanting it. Not sure what the environment is for it right now, but thanks Sean for picking that up for me. Picked up another copy of Magnificent Miss Marvel 13, the first appearance of Amulet. Possibly some traction with the TV show as it comes out. These are just, for me, just because I like alternate second printing covers. Sometimes I don't love them all, but Guardians of the Galaxy 4, second printing. Guardians of the Galaxy 5, cool Thanos cover, and I love Thanos. Second printing, and I love this one, number 6, Thanos, when he gets brought back to life. We haven't seen him since, I don't think, so I'd be curious to see what actually happens with Thanos in the near future. The last 4 books that my buddy picked up were 2 copies of X-Men 2, second printing, the first appearance of the High Summoner, or the Summoner, I guess, and then 2 copies of X-Men 12, where it's his cover appearance and probably first full appearance, playing a part in the X of Swords storyline. Hopefully they don't kill him off. He's got a cool design, cool concept. Hickman is a little trippy, a little bit like Jim Starlin in the 70s and 80s, but let's see what they actually do. But second printing, I never even saw this in my store. They don't really order a lot of second printings, so I was excited for that. And tip, if you have a chance to get the second printing of this, the character is red instead of white. So be curious to pick up some of that. I did order it at my shop. So that's the haul for Instagram. Again, when you are shopping on Instagram, buyer beware. Just make sure you know what you're getting, because some sellers, some dealers do not post multiple pictures. They don't describe things. So always ask questions. Ask about the condition if you care about it. Some things just go like that. People are claiming books left and right, and it's the fear of missing out. It's the just wanting to get it before the next person gets it. So always do your due diligence. That's the lesson to be had, because there are times I've had to ask, and I'm glad I didn't bite the bullet on purchasing some things on Instagram, because the condition was not exactly what I was looking for. So know what you're looking for, watch those Instagram sales, and just make sure you buy what you want to buy, and it's in the condition that you want it to be in. So that's my 2 cents. So thanks for watching. And again, stay tuned for the next video, which will be focused on my eBay sales, or purchases, I should say. And looking forward to showing you all of that. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, press that thumbs up button, comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.